He is kind enough to be joining us from Las Vegas. He is there to corner his training partner and good friend, his understudy, if you will, Alex Pereira, before his massive fight against Sean Strickland this weekend. Do we have Glover with us? There he is. Glover, my friend, how are you? Thank you for doing this.
How you doing, man? I'm doing good.
I'm doing really well. Thank you. I appreciate the time. I know it's a big weekend for you guys, and I want to ask you about Alex in a moment. But I do want to ask, obviously, first and foremost, a couple of weeks removed from Singapore, how are you dealing with the loss? How's the aftermath?
Hey, man, it is what it is. Dealing is just living the life fully. Living the present, live the past. Take for over there. It doesn't matter. Just gotta focus on the present and focus on what I wanted to do it. And pretty happy. Focus on trying to get the rematch. Just keep it focused on the next step.
Are you the kind of person after a fight like that, like, do you replay it a lot in your mind? Are you thinking about it constantly?
Not much, man. The next day I watched, we in Singapore, I was like, I was in my friend's room and we saw the fight and I was like, let's watch it. I watch it, but like, that's it, never watch it again. I don't think too much about it. Not really.
When you watched the fight, like what did you take, as a lesson? What did you walk away with after you watched it on television?
I watched it the very next day, man. It was like, it's feel like as I was feeling in the fight, in the fight during the rounds, I go in the fifth round, go in the fourth round, I feel like, I'm winning this round. Maybe a couple rounds over there that I thought in my mind, like, maybe I didn't win this one, But going in the fifth round, I was pretty confident as I was winning the fight, and I was very, off the fourth round. Going back to fifth, I was just confident. That was, that's it. It's gonna keep the pace, keep the same pace, and it's still the champion. It's gotta keep the pace, and for that moment there, sleep for a second, man. It's like a car accident. You sleep for a second, and boom.
Amazing. It's an incredible thing because you were in mount with like a little over a minute to go. Like if someone just turned it off, they would have thought for sure you were en route to victory, because I had you up 3-1 going into the fifth. So you had that minute left. So what do you remember from that moment where everything changed?
Nothing, man. Just keep going the pace, keep the fighting. He was very tough to hold him in the ground. He was using the fence very well. And working in a scramble, feeling good about it. Well, for the moment, but tired, but a good tired, not crazy. I felt like he was breathing hard. When you feel tired, but the other guys is actually felt more tired than you. You give that confidence, you get that, and maybe that's how you felt it too. I don't know. But for the moment there, I just I don't know what happened. I didn't even watch what happened. I just put my, I know he got out of the position. I put my hand like this, because I was figured out the next move, Figured out the next move, pop, hit it over here, maybe get up, maybe turn around, see what's going to happen. But he went in too quick, And it was like, it's crazy, I watched that movie. It's like, what are you going to do, man? It was his night, because it's a move that, it's not hard to defend. You know what I mean? It's not something crazy. It's not hard to defend the move. You put the hand over here, you block, and you'll be good. You roll. But it was his night. It was sinking good. I was tired. I couldn't reach the hand.
Right. And I was wondering about that. Was it probably because you were like, if that exact sequence happens in the first round, are you able to escape? Was it more because you were tired and just didn't have the energy to get out of it? Because we've never seen you get like, you're so great on the ground. We've never seen that happen to you before, and that wasn't your traditional rear naked choke.
Yeah. My defense is very good. This for sure, man. Krylov. When I fought Krylov, I was going a single. He got me with that choke, And Blachowicz went for that choke too when I went for the last takedown. When I mount him the second round there, he went for that choke, but he was not even close. But Krylov got me good with that choke. And I snored to get out of there, but I think was in the maybe second round, fourth round, maybe. I think it was fourth round. But, I don't know, man. It's like, for sure, first round would be easier to get out.
Right. Was that something you were very proud of, that you never had to tap in a fight? Like, does it bother you that, like, would you rather get knocked out than tapped in a fight, or you don't care about that stuff?
Yeah, rather not. None of those, man. I felt both of those. They both feel the same. It sucks, but it is what it is, man. You're in the game. You go over there. It's kind of like it's a situation that going the fifth round is going like my coach asked me how you feel. I was like, I feel like a champ. I feel like a champ. And he's like, that's it, man. You're a champ of the world. I feel like a champ. Because, like I say, the way I felt in the fourth round, I think I felt very good in the fourth round. I felt his power went away. And then going to fifth round, I was like, just going to keep the great game plan and start beating him in the fifth round there. And in my mind is this, right? I say, this guy cannot knock me out now. Just got to, of course, stay focused. But he already threw the best punches, right? And he did knock me out. So right now, the best chance that he had to win this fight is done. You know what I mean? I never, nobody did it, man. Nobody ever thought, that he would submit me. Nobody. And myself too. It's a situation like he submit me. That it did not even cross my mind. And it happens, man. It's like I don't know. I don't really care about it. It's like it's over. I'm just gotta focus on the next step. You know what I mean? Tap or not tap. Gotta let the ego go. It's a fight. Fighting the best in the world. I'm proud of the way I fought. Stay with the game plan. I know I did some mistakes there, but maybe because the game plan was the ground, was that game plan the whole time. Keep focused, close the distance, take him down, beat him in the ground, submit him, and he was water. He was water. He was like, he shouldn't be walk around saying that he was not the best performance of his. I think it was a great performance. That's why we got the best fight of the year, because mine was great performance. Stuff is nailed, but then my takedown was in point. My ground and pound is brutal. He should be proud and say that, man, it takes a lot of heart and determination to take that, because I know how hard my ground and pound is, man. I have one of the most brutal ground and pound in the ground game in UFC, and he survived there and he got over, and he got the choke, but that's why I felt there was a mistake there. I was winning the fight 30 seconds away, 28 seconds away. I was still the champion, and that's a fight that I see, and not just for me. Any fight that I see that goes like that, I want to see a rematch.
Right?
Don't you?
Of course.
Want to see a rematch?
Of course. And we'll get to the rematch in a moment, but I just want to ask a couple more things about the fight, if I can. Is there anything about him that surprised you? Because he's got a bit of a funky style, so unless you're in there with him, maybe you're not really, sure of what he's bringing to the table. Anything about him surprise you?
Yeah, the groundscape. The way he was in the ground, he was training very well for the submission escape, for my ground game. He studied very well. So that surprise, not surprise, he was going to be tough, man. But I guess that's, to be honest, was the way he keep surviving in the ground very good and getting out of the positions and not let me get in a position to go for submissions,
And I have to. What about the guillotine choke that's been talked about?
Yeah. His neck was right there. I knew. I felt the neck. It was tight, but I jumped too soon. Maybe I know I did jump too soon. Not maybe. It's a reality. To hold the neck a little tighter. trying to start getting the choke like I did with Pehuna. You know, I hold a little tight at first, start having him going to the ground, then jumping, you know. But it was right there in a moment, man. You know, he was dizzy. And like I say, his game plan was the ground, and, you know, went for the guillotine. It's like, it was a bad move, but hey, man, I, you know, it was a try. It was a move that if he was right, you know, could finish the fight there, you know.
What did you say to him after the fight? We saw a nice moment with you guys. Do you remember what you said to him?
And I'd say enjoy, man. What a warrior. Was, you know, honor to fight a warrior like that. You know, respectful, and to put a great fight like that. It's incredible. You know, just saying enjoy the belt.
Did you see, by the way, the scenes? I don't know if you saw the video, like when he came back home to Czech Republic, how many people were there? Were you surprised by that? Did you see any of that?
Yeah, it's incredible, man. It's nice, you know. He's the first champion, huh?
Yeah.
In the country.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good. It's nice for them.
I mean, but part of me was like, man, Glover deserved that scene too in Brazil. You didn't get that. Like you deserved that homecoming too.
We did it, man. We did it. You know, we did it in the town. I put it like a percentage in my town was way more. You know, the percentage. My town is very small.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm very proud. You know, I have like 98% of the people there.
That's
outside,
fair. In Danbury, yeah.
You know, it's a small town. I'm just as proud. You know, they did in Danbury a little bit. The pandemic was, you know, hey man, I'm just I felt very, very happy with the belt, with the ceremony they did. Hey, and I'm here. I believe it. They're gonna do it again.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Have you been told that you are getting a rematch, an immediate rematch against Jiri Prochazka? Are you next for the belt?
No, nothing yet, man. You know, Memphis been working on. George has been working on. That's the question. But George, you know, and then you know, he commented something another day. But like we wait and see. You know.
What do you think? Are you confident?
Feel good about it. Yeah, I feel good about it, especially after dinner. Make a statement last night, and feel that everybody wants to see. I feel good because I feel the support from the media, from everybody. You know, from the fans.
Yeah.
So it's a possibility. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw he did an interview with Aaron Bronstetter of TSN. He was asked about the immediate rematch, and it seemed like he was into it, open to it, but was a little non-committal. Like he didn't come out and say, "Yes, this is what we're doing." Are you like? Is there any part of you that's nervous?
You think about it, you know, everybody wants to see that fight, right? We didn't have to promote. We didn't have, okay, right now he's the champion, right? If you think about it, he go for the pay-per-view money. This is the fight to sell, man, right now. We don't talk. We don't sell a lot of fight by talking, but we did the fight. And everybody wants to see that fight again, you know? So it's a fight that makes sense for him too.
So we had Jiri on the show 2 weeks ago, and it seemed to me that he was leaning. Did I lose you?
Hold on. No. The light went off.
Oh my God, that's wild. That's never happened before.
It's automatic, man.
Oh, those automatic lights. This has never happened. It's going to turn on, and the Undertaker is going to be there.
No. It's on.
Okay.
It's automatic light.
No problem. So we had Jiri on a couple weeks ago, and it felt to me like he was leaning towards Jan Blachowicz next. They had their little thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like he would rather, like, are you worried that he's going to push for that one? Maybe because he knows how tough you are. Maybe because he wants something new. I don't know. What's the sense that you're getting from him?
I don't know. I feel like the fight can be done. You know, it's just up to UFC. You know, I think UFC pushing this fight is going to happen. You know.
Are you let's say they come to you and say, no, we're going to do Jan. We're going to have you fight someone else. Are you going to be down with that? Are you going to be okay? Are you motivated to climb the ladder again?
I don't know, man. You know, it's like I'm confident in the rematch, you know, and I'm thinking only one thing.
Okay.
I'm not trying to think too much about it.
All right.
I'm the kind of guy that let it happen kind of thing, you know. And I push a little bit. Of course, I have to do my thing. We're working with Dana, you know, and we, you know, it's not something that I'm gonna be doing, you know, crazy about it. It's there the fight, and I'll let it happen, you know. And whatever happens, I'll see what's next, you know.
Okay, fair enough. By the way, how was Singapore? Did you enjoy fighting out there? The time difference, all that stuff, fighting in the morning. What was the experience like for you?
It was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. Singapore, people there was amazing. Food was good. Beautiful country. Time was good. I sleep well. The weight cut, not the way the way they did the weight over there was a little bit different. You know, there was like the old ceremony.
Yeah.
But I have to cut the weight by 6 o'clock. I have to be there, cut the weight. Then I have to wait another 3 hours. So it's kind of got my. I kind of felt that weight a little bit. You know, when I started recovering, I felt a little bit. But the next day, because it was more than 24 hours because we fought Sunday morning. So you know, I felt pretty good. There's nothing to complain. You know, you saw the fight. Can't complain about the fight except the little part there. There was a technical mistake, you know.
And fighting in the morning, no problem?
No problem.
Okay, that is good. All right, so now you're focusing your attention, at least for this week, on your boy Alex Pereira. He's in Las Vegas. Massive fight for him. This is a huge. Are you? You know, obviously you're confident. You're right. You've told me already that you think he should have already fought Izzy. He could beat Izzy now. But Sean Strickland, are you impressed with this guy? Because he has looked very good. Like I don't feel like Sean gets the respect that he deserves. Maybe because he's a bit of a crazy guy, but he says crazy things. But he's a very tough fighter. Are you impressed with what he's done as you look and prepare for him?
Yes. He's a very tough opponent. We know that. That's why he's there. You know, this guy is no joke. He's a very good striker. You know. And we prepare for that, you know. We know we're going to.
What, you think this is a 15-minute fight, or do you feel like Alex can end it early?
Alex can end any fight early, you know. Alex catch the right time, man. The power the guy have, he can fight anyone in the world, and he can end that fight, you know, whatever he catches. But Sean Strickland is not like that, you know. He's not easy to hit, and. But you know, it's time. If he's ready to go 3 rounds, Alex prepare for that too. But for sure, you know, a guy like Alex, you know, myself too. I'm always go, man. This is the thing. We always go for finish. We're trying to get the finish, you know.
Have you guys?
That could be the mistake that I made in my last fight. You know what I mean?
You think so?
Going for finish quickly.
Yeah, I guess with the guillotine, right? Yeah. Have you guys been told that if he wins, like, have you been told this decisively? He wins, you're getting a title shot.
Yeah, I think George has already said that to the media. You know, George is the one to work with there.
Yeah.
Him and Alex. You know, I'm just over there as a partner, man, training partner, friend. You know,
yeah,
help him out in the ground.
He confides in you, right? Does he still live at your house?
No, he got his own place right now.
Oh, all right. You kicked him out?
He bring his kids with him, you know, his kids over there, and his sister. So yeah.
You think Izzy would be? You think Izzy would be okay to fight him? Like, do you think he'd be open to fighting him, or do you think he'd rather fight someone else, knowing how they, you know, how the fights went in the past?
No, I mean, the fight is there already. You know, they say the winner of this fight and Alex, we of course will focus Strickland. Is tough as nail, but we always looking the victory, and for sure, if he Adesanya win, that I think he will. You know, it's a tough fight too, but you know, for sure, him and Alex, man. You know, or either Cannonier win is him and the winner, him and Alex. But Adesanya already has been mentioned about it. He's been talking about it a little bit on the internet that he'll be fighting Alex next. Yeah. He wants to fight Alex, you see. It
would be a huge fight. If they sell it the right way, they tell the story of their history, it would be incredible.
Huge fight. It's tense, man. Every time they kind of like, the signs around in the room, you know.
Oh.
So it kind of like everybody's tense.
Yeah.
Everybody is tense in UFC. All they kind of get tense because he's kind of wizard. He's in the other room, but like they don't want him to. Or I don't know if they don't want, or if it's
Right.
like, he's going over there. He's going over there. The science that was there. It's kind of like this.
Have they crossed paths at all with you around? Like, have they walked by each other?
And then one time in my fight, when I was fighting, like I saw them cross, but they didn't talk to each other.
Right.
It's kind of like, that was when I fought Thiago, but not here. No, I haven't seen them cross paths.
Okay.
Maybe today.
Okay. Wow. Well, hopefully you'll be around in case anything, crazy goes down. That would be nuts. By the way, could I ask if they say to you, just going back to you, if they say to you, all right, we want you to fight in Europe against Jiri, I'm assuming you'd have no problem with that, right? Like, look at the crowd that showed up, all that. You don't care, right?
Yeah, anywhere, man. Fought anywhere, man. I was defend the belt. Went to Singapore. I go anywhere to get it back.
And has the result changed the way you view the rest of your career, your timeline, your plans? Has it, obviously you thought you were going to win, you were confident, you talked about this, that has this now changed how you're viewing the last chapter?
Yeah, man. It's like I said before, that things always change. The way I fought Jiri is kind of make me think, man. The way I've been training, things that I've been doing. Of course, I wanted to improve more in the games that I improve. My striking has improved. Talk about 42 over here, improving striking, come back better. Striking with Jiri over there, and he got me a couple rounds there, stand up, and but then the later rounds again, like I say, take those guys to deep water, and later rounds, I start beating them. So it just felt good, felt good, felt like the training is good. So I don't know, just gonna keep fighting, man, keep fighting, keep enjoying this. I love this so much.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
And I love it. I'm still doing great. I'm still doing good. Like like what I asked with Cormier, it's not something that I love and I'm not doing well anymore. It's just off. It's injuries. I'm hurt. I'm struggling to do. But like I feel good. I really feel good. Of course, I don't train like when I was 25 anymore. But this is working because I fought 5 rounds there and I felt good. It happens. It's like I say, technical mistake there, but
it's a crazy thing, because the fight wasn't that long ago. Here you are talking about the fight. You lose your belt, you're smiling. If someone was watching right now and didn't see the fight, they would think that you have won the fight, like that you were the winner that night. It's amazing how you're just like so positive about everything.
It's kind of feel like that, man. It's like this fight is so much like I lost fights before, and this fight I lost, and it's like it's so much gratitude. The people give from the fight as the inspirational. Oh my God, this is amazing because it was an amazing fight. And I appreciate fight like that. And it's great. It's a great everybody there. Everybody, man, all fans, they just come to me and ask for a picture and say congratulations. It's like congratulations for the loss.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I lost. They're right. But
just speaks to the respect that people have for you and how great that fight was. Could I just ask before I let you go, now that the first title run is done, is there anything, I mean, it was, you're such a humble guy and I don't think anything changed, but do you look back and say, oh, I wish I did this differently or that differently? Did the belt ever, did you get, I don't know, maybe like blinded by the belt, or did it get you, like anything that you wish you would have done differently in this time that you were a champion?
No, man. Everything was the way I was supposed to enjoy the belt. I enjoy the time like I'm enjoying now. You know what I mean? I went for a bike ride this morning, Red Rock. So just enjoy nature, enjoy life, my friend, because we're here for a short period. We shouldn't be thinking about too much of the business, I do the best that I can, always work hard as I can, and I live my life, man. The result, I cannot, it's a situation that I cannot control. So I just focus what I can control. It's what I can control is my feelings right now. Is my energy.
Mm. What an inspiration you are, Glover. It's amazing. I wish we all looked at life the way you look at life. Last thing, any message to Jiri? What do you want to say to Jiri in terms of getting that fight back?
Yuri, he's a warrior. He's a true samurai, man. We wrote the same book, like Five Rings, like how you say,
You read.
read,
Yeah, read. Yeah.
read the same book, and he's a true warrior, man. He's like he take the pressure. He survived the submissions, and he come back. It was a comeback, and I want to do it again. I want to do it again because as a martial artist, I think I can win as I was winning, and I want to prove it. And he have to get in there and prove himself too once again.
He cut his hair again. You saw that? He cut his hair.
Yeah. Maybe it was the guillotine.
That's right. That's right. And by the way, when he tapped you on the back, did you think he was tapping?
No.
Oh, okay.
That was not a position that I would think that.
Okay. All right. That was crazy. Glover, you're the man. Congrats on a great fight. I know it didn't go your way, but much respect to you. Thank you for coming on, and good luck to Alex and the team on Saturday.
Hey, thank you, man.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Talk to you soon. There he is, the great Glover Teixeira. Big fight for his team, for his guy, Alex Pereira, this Saturday against Sean Strickland.